Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife here. We're in Los Cristianos again today. I've got a morning walker, as you might have guessed. He's been before. I think it's his third time now, and so you'll know him when he comes in. I'm at the car park in Los Cristianos. We're just going to do the standard walk around the bay, see the back streets, go up and see Muriel, and then go for a coffee. Right, Mark, come on in. No, we can't see, but you got to come close. There you go. I think we're all right. The sun is shining in our eyes. It's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. It is beautiful. As well, so you're getting bitten. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I can't say let's go. That's McMaster, isn't it? Yeah. Vámonos.
Let's go, my friends. So where are we going to ultimately end up, Drake? Moccalino like last time? Or?
No. I think what we'll do is we'll go along the coast until we get fed up, and then we'll come inside, go to the Muriel.
Okay, cool.
And then on the way back, by the church, there's a place called La Gabota.
Never been there.
And it's a great little cafe, and we'll have a coffee.
Popular. I see loads of people sitting outside there.
There is. It's a lot of locals sit out there. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to check in my pocket to see if we're actually on.
I know I won't bother checking my phone, so I'll say hello to everybody and
no problem.
Yeah.
Policeman. Search for Timothy Dowd, which is me. Live, it says, well, I must be live. The Sweeney.
That's, you know, the last time I heard that was last time I was on the walk with you.
Well, it's only me that does it.
Yeah. Well, since the left, well, it's
okay, sounds all right.
Other people don't know about it now, do they?
Not really.
Yeah, you've got sport live on your channel as well, a bit of beach volleyball.
Oh, is it men or women?
No, over there. We'll go over there, don't we? That side.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
I wonder, should they not be at work?
Work? Yeah. That is their job. Professional volleyballers.
Seriously. Yeah, every morning.
You know what youth unemployment is here, don't you?
Is it high?
Yes, nearly 50%. Wow. And when they do have a job, they get a job for $5 an hour.
Yeah.
But they only legally do them for like 20 hours a week, and they make them work 40 hours a week, so they're actually on $2.50 an hour.
Oh. I know a lot of the bars and like restaurants over there, they're struggling, but they want sort of English or English-speaking people, I guess, to work in the bars and that. So a lot of them are cutting the hours, aren't they? Because they can't get the staff.
They can't get the staff because Brexit.
Yeah, ultimately, yeah. You know, you were saying something yesterday on your video about this Irish passport thing. Now, I've got an Irish passport.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you can still only stay 3 months with an Irish passport because of the Schengen area thing.
Right. Right. What it is that you can come as often as you like.
Yeah.
But once you've been here 3 months, you have to register with the police. As a transient.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the law. Doesn't matter how. Any European that goes to another European country can stay for 90 days without registering for the police. If you stay longer than 90 days, then you are theoretically a transient or an immigrant, and you have to register with the police.
Okay.
And you get a green ticket. And the green ticket is just an ID to say you are a European citizen taking advantage of free movement of people.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't do that, you don't become an illegal immigrant, you become an irregular immigrant, and there is no problem.
Yeah.
So you either do it or you don't. I know people who've been here 10 years, Germans, and they never registered at all.
God.
If they need medical.
So this Schengen area, because I think Cyprus and Ireland are in it, so that doesn't mean anything.
Schengen's not in Ireland. Schengen just means there's no border control.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I was looking into it and I thought if I want to stay longer than 3 months.
No, you can stay longer than 3 months. Yeah. And if you're on an Irish passport, theoretically, in the 4th month you have to register with the police.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
But if you don't, nothing happens.
Yeah.
So the only time that it will give you a problem is when ETIAS comes in. And ETIAS is only for people with non-European passports.
Yeah. So I go in the other queue at the airport. I go in the queue with they just look at the passport, throw it back to you. The other queue where they do.
Right, they don't stamp it or anything. And so there's no actual record of you entering or exiting, yeah?
Cool.
So with an Irish passport, you basically enjoy free movement of people the same as we used to as Brits.
Yeah, that's good to know, isn't it?
And the thing was, and I know I'm going to annoy a few people like this, but the people that the Gammons wanted to keep out weren't included in that. Sorry for using the word gammon again. Yeah. So I'm a snowflake, you're a gammon. Let's get over it. There we go. But I'd rather be a snowflake than a gammon. Although I probably look like a gammon frying in my own fat in foreign climes. Speaking in loud English to make the foreigners understand.
Exactly. I still haven't done that Spanish with Paul.
Excellent.
Actually, I want to get my hair cut the other day, and that was a bit of a challenge because obviously my grasp of Spanish was. Well, I don't think you can do a lot with it anyway, but I must do it because I think did you post something about it was this like 50% for January? I think you might have done. 50% off Spanish with Paul?
Spanish with Paul is theoretically always 50% off. Because what you do, you go to his website and he says, if you give me your email address, I'll give you a coupon. So it's $199 US.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you get 50%, if you give him your email address, he'll spam you. But you get the course for 99.
Yeah. It's okay if he spams me in Spanish because then I won't know he's on the.
No, he spams you in English. Because he wants English speakers to do his course, you see.
So I definitely will do it, you know.
Oh, hang on, let's sit in the shade and see what the people are saying. Right. That's it. Well, we're the old boys. You can get the beer.
Yeah, it's never too early, is it?
Well, you're a twirly. It's the last bus to Zackley. There we go. 66 people on. Dave Mulready's on. Ruth Robinson's on. Angry Velo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, viewers. Sorry, that's the Scotsman. Morning, Tim, says Neil Davison. Maria Pye's on. Anne Elton, of course, Anne-Marie Elton. Thank you for joining us, Anne-Marie. Ian Mack, good morning. Foggy the Explorers. Have you done Foggy yet? He's in your neck of the woods, isn't he? Leon C.
That's the other side of it's like Essex, isn't it? So
it's south of Watford, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in there.
Ruth Robertson's on. Jeff Daniels, Wood Rabbits. Ruth taking our black Labrador out for a walk. It's sunny but cold today in Hamilton, in Scotland. Louis Park's on. Damien Hooper, morning y'all. Eddie to the airport, Tim. Thanks for walking. Hey, Damien, it's great to see you, my friend. And you're always welcome. I'm glad we could get together one last time. Wayne's Lifestyle's on as well. Have a safe flight, says Anne-Marie. Sue FedEx on again. Cool. Nice to see you again, Sue.
Nice to see you.
So to see you, nice. We've only got 54 now, so 66 came on and went. But I think...
We must be early or something.
No, I think that there's something going on with YouTube because they demonetised a lot of my stuff, and when I ask for a review, they go, "Oh yeah, it's all right."
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happened. Maybe
maybe it's the gammon. They might have.
No, the automatic. They must have a different automatic screening system.
Do they like you doing lives, or is there?
They basically a live of an hour with good engagement is really good.
And they sort of encourage lives, or
yeah, and they even push it out afterwards because it's only 10% of the people watch the lives.
Yeah.
90% watch it afterwards.
Well, everyone I know will be watching it afterwards.
So if you're watching this afterwards, I don't know what's going to happen. You could skip forward and have a look to see what happened, and then come back here, and you'll know more than us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that's amazing, isn't it?
I think a lot's going to happen.
You could time travel. You never know. Yeah. It's live. Something could happen. Anything could happen in the next half hour. Stingray. Remember Stingray? Stingray. And the Ogle Gogglemen. You don't remember that?
We've probably lost more viewers now.
Steve Tempest and Phones.
Thunderbird stuff like that, I was never interested in. No.
Oh, Super Marionation was my...
Yeah.
I think you're... How old are you now? 57? 57.
I know, I don't look at it.
No, but I mean, there's only 5 years between us, so the same generation, you know?
Yeah, but I think you did go for that kind of... Did you like things like Star Trek and
yeah.
So I never liked it. No.
You never liked all that?
That's what I think I actually did like. Sally James. I think that's probably...
Right, let's carry on.
Yep. We went out we didn't go out on that boat. We went out because my daughter Annabelle was over 2 weeks ago, and my ex, her mum, she was over. So we went out and offered 60.
Oh yeah.
The boat, we're really good. Yeah.
I don't like boats.
It's awesome. Well, you get as much beer as you can drink.
I don't like boats, and especially boats with beer.
Yeah. What is it? The movement, you get seasickness?
When I was a young man, 17 to 25, I lived in Pwllheli,
Okay.
which was a seaside town, and it was just around the corner from Abersoch, which is a sort of a big sort of Hooray Henry place where they had yachts and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. They didn't really, because the real Hooray Henrys were down in St Moritz or whatever, no, wherever it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
St Moritz is a ski resort, I think, I don't know.
Monaco.
But anyway, yeah, so in Monaco. But mate of mine got a speedboat, and we went out on this speedboat, and I was the guy on the back seat in the middle,
Okay.
two at the front, and a guy right and a guy to the left of me, and I had the beer crate in between my legs. And he would wing it round and go over the waves and everything, and I'm batting the beer bottles down, and nothing to hold on to. And if I held on to the guy next to me, he'd go, oh, yeah, you know, Welshman.
Yeah.
Don't want you holding on to me. What are you doing there, boy?
That could have happened to attacked by a bird, couldn't it?
Did I get it?
No, it's just gone.
Oh, what a shame.
Like the look of me.
So, yeah.
So you're on the speedboat and
then
they
so
deliberately go in.
Yeah. So I didn't like that, and they were laughing and everything. And then I said, I'm not going on a speedboat again. So we got a fishing boat. So we're out on the fishing boat, and he.
It's not like Gavin and Stacey, is it?
No. I don't know what Gavin and Stacey is, but that's another story. So I'm on the back of this fishing boat, and there's this guy, and he's marooned. His engine's broke.
Yeah.
And so my mate goes up and says, throw me a line and I'll tow you back to shore. So he says, well, the guy says, you throw me a line. So then there was this argy-bargy about who's going to throw who a line. And I didn't realise it, but it's salvage law. If the guy throws my mate a line, then my mate can claim salvage on the boat.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I didn't think that. He thought that was true, but I'm not sure whether that's true or not. But anyway, so the guy ended up throwing him a line. And he says, Tim, tie this to that bench in the middle of the boat. And I thought, this is going to go bad, you know. So I tied it to the bench, and I was only young. Anyway, he starts, and of course, he's dragging the boat, but the tide or the waves are coming in, and we're going a bit to the side, and and all of a sudden, I'm on the wrong side of the rope, and so the rope comes, traps me between the side of the boat. And so I'm like got the whole weight of this boat being dragged. Oh God!
And you still held on to the beer, or was that a different time?
Oh, that was a different time. The beer was sort of safe. In fact, the beer was probably in me at the time. So I had these two horrible experiences on boats, and never went on again.
Huh? God, yeah, I would.
Both my own fault, of course, and the common denominator was my mate.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the boats, because when you go out and see the dolphins and whatever, and I think there was, what are they called?
Go and see whales.
Bottlenose whales.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you do see quite a few of them, but then I think most people would want to have a beer and get back to the bit where you can jump in the water.
That's true.
So it's quite nice. It's got to be a nice day out there.
This is one of my favourite spots here.
That bar up there is doing really well, the Shamrock. That's nice, that little house down there.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Number 4.
Yeah,
there we go.
Number 3. That's been like that for ages there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, is it for sale? I mean,
I think it's sold actually, because there used to be a for sale sign on it, and it's gone.
Would you really want to build a house there because it's the bars and stuff?
Real estate in Los Cristianos, just sit on it. It's investment.
Yeah, don't do it.
Piece of land, yeah.
There is quite a lot of those pieces of land that there's no development on as well, isn't there? That
Right.
you're not doing anything.
Oh, there you go. They've crossed out the telephone number.
It's hardly professional advertising.
I'll tell you what. I'll put my telephone number up there, right?
WEBBYs, put WEBBYs.
I'll put my telephone number up there, and then when somebody comes, I'll tell them it's like 800 grand, and they go, "Wow, that's a bargain," and then they transfer it over, and I'll sell them that tree.
Yeah, because it's pointing to what
it
you're
is.
buying. So it's not saying anything about land.
Doesn't say anything about land, no.
There's Dan's shop.
There it is. This guy in front's got a Langshangpo.
Obviously.
Yeah. No, a monkey.
So I remember monkey. Pig's there.
Dan shop's having a refurb. I don't know where it's finished.
What, that one there?
Is this the refurb? It's a bit naff, isn't it? The refurb. Oh no, it's looking good.
Yeah. We're just having a little breakfast.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm not showing you.
We've got the cleaner in at the moment. She's giving it a little spring clean.
There we go. Looking good. Official booking office. #1 excursion company in Tenerife from TripAdvisor.
Still a few bits we haven't quite completed yet, but the structural part of the roof is all done.
And you get a free kebab.
Free kebab.
It's the same place, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you do?
Put
Dan's kebab shop.
Put the fence up there, like a trellis. Just separate it a little bit.
Okay. And who's upstairs? Yours is not upstairs, no?
No,
That's the hostel.
That's the hostel, is it? All right, here's a hostel. Has the Kevin the Scotsman stayed there?
Ocean Nomads.
Yeah.
Ocean Nomads.
That one's the better one, and then you've got the one that you don't really want to talk about on the other side.
All the hostels here. So the guys are not having breakfast, they're just holding my croissant for later.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Warm for you.
Enjoy yourselves, guys. You got to do is you got to say Wales, 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 and then say, I've just bloody come from Wales, mate.
See you later.
So,
He's doing well now, so he's got a few shops. I'd say it. Is it 8 Jesus?
Jesus.
Quite a few of those.
Jesus. How many shops has Dan got?
He's got 3 or 4, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got this one here, the Pueblo Canario, the one in the Senejino, the one in Cayo Salvaje, and the one at the back of the Safari Centre. 5 now.
God. And he's got the chill.
He's got the 2 chill boxes.
I'll tell you what, that's a good franchise you could do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, this does really well. This is the view.
Now, you don't need a view, do you?
Well,
have you been in?
You're on holiday staring at. Well, no.
Inside, right?
Yeah.
When you get down, underneath, there's like a snug underneath with no windows and everything, and there's low ceiling.
Okay.
It's all sort of like cushy.
Get up to all kinds there.
Yeah. And this is a fish and chip shop.
See, I know.
Oh no, it's not.
No, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
All right, cool, dude. A Shamrock music venue. Music. Suppose you're going for the music and the Guinness, really.
I think, yeah. So the thing is, I love Guinness. That's what I think. And
Oh, yeah.
I've only had it in cans, really, so I could have a pint of Guinness if I can, couldn't I?
If you get Guinness 00 here, I'd drink it.
What do you know? But if you drink 00, but you'd also drink a pint of Guinness, would you?
Yeah.
I love Guinness. If it's served right, you know what I mean? It's
I want to go back
Why?
because I want to go to the mural and have a coffee. Okay. I've been told not to be late today.
Do you want? So you're happy with just coffee, not hungry?
I'm not hungry now. Well, what was the suggestion? Have you had breakfast yet?
No, but I mean, we could. I mean, if you want to go somewhere, we could get like a bacon sandwich and a coffee or something like that. So
Well, you can get croissants here, but I think they're sweet.
whatever, we'll get that.
Oh, we go somewhere else.
No. That place is cool. I'm not sulking or anything.
Get a full English breakfast somewhere.
I tell you what, I've had a few of those since see the olive garden in the Olive Garden the other day.
See ya.
See you later. Have a good day, Jeff.
Cheers, mate. On the Olive Garden, just
Oh, that's nice. I like the bread there.
the bread's amazing. It's just the best, you know. There's other really good places. I like Moccalina, I like the Vault. It's good breakfast.
I've never been to the Vault for breakfast. I've been there a couple of times for dinner.
And there's a little deli place up at the Apollo Centre now.
Okay.
Small family. I think a couple of vlogs have been done it. Really nice, reasonable. You know, there's you can't go wrong with food out there.
Have you gone to see Trevor yet and played chess?
You know what? I walked past it. That's in the Apollo Centre. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Apollo? It is the
It is the Apollo Centre, back end.
And he was sitting there on his computer, and he had the chess sets all laid. I can't play chess. With snakes and ladders.
You can, you just can't win.
Yeah, but I'd lose. Like, what's the minimum number of moves to lose?
8, I think.
Yeah. But he was sitting there, so I know, and they had everything laid down. I thought, yeah, that's people like doing that. I mean, I wouldn't mind learning. I think my daughter can play. One of my daughters can play chess. So yeah, he seemed like an interesting bloke.
He's very interesting. Spent a lot of time in France, apparently.
Yeah, I was there when Tandoori Hut the other day.
Oh, you did?
When Claire and Annabelle come over. That's really, I really do like.
I've never been to any Indians in outside of my village. No. Because I mean, Chris likes an Indian, but she likes taking it home.
I get that.
And she don't like eating in public.
Nah.
Because, I've got to put a bib on her, and sometimes she chokes, because of the MS, your swallowing capabilities are impaired. and then sometimes she'll choke to the point of, well,
Yeah, getting
and she says, I don't want to put myself in that position.
No. And also as well, I think if I go over in India, I only eat so much.
Yeah.
And then think, oh, I'll have that tomorrow. So you end up taking it back as well.
Right.
So you just as well. That place, Star Bengal,
Yeah.
that's quite popular as well.
I think that's, what's his name? Rick and Shelley's favourite place.
Yeah. There's a little bit of competition, I think, when they say, when someone asks, recommend which is the best. Oh, Star Bengal by far, then some people think Tandoori Hut.
Well, if everybody had the same opinion, we'd be in China.
Exactly.
China. Or America, really, because I think America's buying China, aren't they? The only problem is that America owes so much money to China that China probably owns America.
Exactly.
Hey, Duffy, thank you for the coffee, my friend. Off to Lidl for milk, rolls, chicken rolls, and Thirsty Thursday. There you go. We have to leave now, says David. Online meeting, thank you for joining in. Alan Fraser's on.
What numbers are we talking
Ellie's
about?
Butzik. 82 people.
That's not bad, so we must be...
Tim Phillips, we'll try not to time to accidentally phone you. Morning all from the sunshine of the Kingdom of Faith. 4 hours to go back. Safe travels, Damien. Morning everyone, says Siobhan. Diane's on.
Is Mrs. Big Tigbits?
She's not on now. Vinny's on. Last time I sat on that bench I heard S**T on me. I don't know what that is. Alan Greer. So Ian Greer, sorry. Right, we're going to go right to the mural. We'll go across first. To mural. 82 people.
I bought my pencil, so we're okay.
Okay. Take my life in my hand. The Oro di Napoli.
That's supposed to be pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going to pay.
Pizza's pizza, though, didn't it?
I make the best pizza.
Your food always looks good, to be
I
fair.
can't get a pizza like I make.
Yeah. Do you make your own bread as well?
Yeah.
Well, that's in the dough for the pizza.
Well, what I do is I buy a kilo of flour.
Yeah.
I put it in my mixer with salt. And then I put 500ml or 600ml of water in a jug with the yeast.
Yeah. Wow,
And leave it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then till it blooms. And then I chuck that in. Chuck in 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and that's it.
God.
And then let it mix for 5 minutes and stick it in a bowl and let it rise. Once it's risen first, I cut it in 4, freeze 3,
Yeah.
and then I use 1 for a family pizza.
And
I've got another 3 in the freezer now.
yeah. Do you keep it quite basic, don't you?
Yeah.
Which I think is the best way to do it. So, yeah, I think he's...
Well, this is his brother doing this bit.
That's his brother.
Yeah. His brother did the fish down here.
That's not bad either, is it?
No. Oh, it does look finished, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, 'cause he's gone all the way at the end. Look at the birds as well.
Oh, and they've got the boat and the birds and everything now.
Yeah.
And the dolphins. Wheels, wheels. 3TE 14109.
So that is right to the end, isn't it? Because look at the house at the end.
Yeah, that's going round to Palmar.
I once attempted to walk up there. They crossed the... I got about 3/4 of the way up and turned back. So no hat, no water. No...
Do you follow Cole's place?
Yeah.
He did one right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Where he met this guy who lives up there.
Yeah.
And he did a really good vlog. Well done.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got a look from me and Kevin now. I think I had a yellow shirt on and a white hat or a black hat. See, this is devoid of people, so he might come back and put us in here somewhere.
I'm just trying to think, where is that? That's your own ground, yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously there's no beach there. Oh, well, right down the bottom there is. It's not a sandy beach. So you'd be pretty... Then you've got the Moccolinos
Yeah,
coming across.
that's it, Moccolino there.
The Tasca 7.
And you got the Crazy Golf.
Yeah. And And that's why I'm staying at the top of the Millar.
All right, up the top there.
So you could put a little picture of me crying on the street.
So we're coming to the people now. That's not me. Oh, there's me, yellow. Oh no, it's a bin. Maybe he's artistically did me as a bin. If you see me, tell him to stop.
No, I can't. Yeah, because you wouldn't be on the beach, would you? You'd be walking at the top.
I'll have a camera in my hand.
Yeah. I mean, what you could do, I mean, I could say, you know, last time I was over, I was wearing a red shirt and I was riding a bike. And there's me.
Not blue shorts, no.
Oh, okay. It's a walking stick now.
No. It's really good.
That's not, you have to have work. Well, you probably won't be back now, will it?
Oh, there I am.
God, seriously, and Kevin as well. Wow, fair play then. God, did you honestly think you'd do it?
Yeah, he said he was going to do it.
That's actually pretty good as well, isn't it? 'Cause it's easily identified.
Oh yeah.
And there's me there as well, look, he did me.
Lying behind the boat drunk.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So Kev, we're famous. We'll probably get people to Night Strider promise come and scribble us out.
Well, exactly, that's it, yeah. Well, that's a little bit, you know, a little bit of history. Tim.
Right, you choose where we're going to go for, because I'm hungry now.
Okay. So, no, you don't want to walk up the Apollo Centre. We've got to keep it down here, haven't we?
Yeah, because I've got to get back by, I've got to leave here at 10:30.
Okay.
So we've got an hour.
Okay, that's cool, So, let us think. Well, it would be sort of somewhere along the lines of a bacon sandwich or sausage sandwich.
Yeah.
I mean, we could either cut through the tunnel and go to something like Players.
Yeah, if you want.
So
Yeah.
it's about 10 minutes. I think that's probably the only place. There's no place on the left of the. Yeah,
I'll tell you where there is a place that I wouldn't mind trying.
Yeah.
Not much of a view, but it's a local place.
Yeah.
We passed it in the car actually. It's at the corner there before we turn down to the port.
Okay.
So if we walk up here
Yeah, turn left.
and turn left along the top road.
And there's two of them together, is there? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last time one of them was closed.
That's right. Well, the one that's closed is open.
Okay, like, yeah, let's keep that going.
And we'll have a look at that anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
And then if not, we can always go to the beach bar by the port.
Is that the new one that's open?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's up to you. Listen, I've never tried both those. Yeah, because I've got.
Set my life in my hands.
We went to. I've been there a couple of times at El Bogado. That's probably my favourite. Lovely tap.
Is it good?
Went with mate Ken and his family on Tuesday. They went with Claire and Annabelle a week before that, and it's just really good. It's all, you know, I mean, tap is gorgeous, well served, good staff, cheap. Yeah, it's just good. And you also feel as if you're in Spain a little bit.
Plenty of places at Lagabos if you want to go there.
What's that? What, tapas?
No, the cafe here.
Ah, no, we'll try it. We'll try it. That does seem popular, though. But as you said, it's just coffees and pastries. So
Coffee and pastries.
They do. Hungry grown men like.
Oh, they do like hot stuff, but it's like croissants mixed up with ham and cheese and all that stuff. There is one place I'm going to try. I went there the other day with a couple, and we were trying to get to the Arepas place by the police station in Las Americas, by the magma there.
Yeah. I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was shut. So we walked along, and I found this place where all the locals were sat around the bar having tapas, and the tapas looked fantastic. Yeah. And it was real tapas, you know, like it's not like a meal.
Yeah.
You have like a couple of bits on a saucer. You eat that, and then you have another couple of bits on a saucer.
And you know what it is? I think it's fairly simple food, but it's well cooked, well prepared.
Yeah.
You know, there's no, it's omelette, it's meatballs, it's prawns, it's seafood. I love it.
Prawns, meatballs. Have you found someone that talks more than me, lol, says Webby?
Is he saying that?
Yeah.
I want to go and see Webby. I was going to pop over, but
Friday night?
see, I'm out tonight.
Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not here Friday.
Is he? Well, I'm here next week as well.
Next Friday then?
Next Friday, I'll go back.
Oh, you do?
Go back early, yeah. So,
What we'll do is...
I think it's about Saturday. You see about Saturday football? I could pop over and meet in that.
oh, yeah, I mean...
Chelsea are playing Saturday night.
Hey, Webby, where are you going to be for football this weekend? I know it's the Three Horseshoes,
Saturday night.
but
Saturday night, Chelsea are playing. Up to Chelsea.
who are they playing?
In the cup against Brighton, FA Cup.
So you're going to watch the FA Cup in the Three Horseshoes? Because you've got to tell him, because you've got to sort of reserve your seat, you see.
Yeah, if he is. If not, I might sort something out next week.
What I'll do is I'll give him your phone number, Webby, or your email.
Yeah, email, phone number, doesn't matter.
I'll give him your contact details anyway.
Yeah, cool.
And you can take a look and then organise something.
I'll that next week, so.
Because I don't have to be there, do I?
No, you could. It'd be nice for you there. But you know what would be good as well? It'd be good if I popped over to Caesarati.
Yeah.
I've seen so much of it. I think next time I come over, I'll stay a week there. Because they're like, it's a bit away from the Las Americas to Los Cristianos.
It's only 15 minutes by car.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah. And it just looks, a bit more local, which I like.
It is, yeah.
That's supposed to be pretty good as well.
Steakhouse.
Oh yeah, well, I think there's a couple of these ones that sort of everyone goes on about.
Uh-oh. This is it, pal.
Why?
You gotta go.
This is like the toilet in Wetherspoons, isn't it?
I've never been to it.
Okay, their toilets are old banks.
I've never been to a Wetherspoons because they didn't have them when I lived in England.
Well, they're normally old banks and old buildings and have the toilet right at the top of the building. So by the time you get down, you're back up again. Is that where we're going up there?
To Pink's Bar, yeah.
Did we really have to come up here, Tim? Are we coming up to go down? You know what I mean?
No, there's the cafe on the end, on the right.
Oh, so I was on like something completely different. Okay, cool. I'll give you some glass. Because I walk down here quite a bit. My gym is down there.
Your gym?
Yeah, I know.
I drive to the gym, take the elevator up.
Gym go. I hide it well, don't I?
Yeah. Well, inside every fit guy there's a fat guy trying to get out.
That's it, but let's just get the old heart going. What are strawberries like over here?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Fantastic. You gotta get the big ones though.
Yeah. They seem to be a bit more expensive.
I don't look at the price of strawberries. If I can get a punnet, I'll get it. €5, €6.
I like papaya. That's my favourite. I like papaya.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's cheap as well.
I don't like anything where I got to work to eat it. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of fanning about with papayas.
And mangoes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because mangoes take half your hand off, don't you? You cut
My son-in-law is a good mango sheller.
Right, yeah.
He gets a knife, puts it in the top or the bottom, depending on which way you look at it, and then he slices all the way down the pip, then the other side all the way down the pip, and then he takes the two little slivers off the side of the pip, and then he turns it on the skin side, and cuts a crisscross on the top,
like the hedgehog.
and then he pops it out.
God.
And then he just takes a sharp knife and whacks all the cubes into the thing. Ice water.
Nice and cool, relaxed.
Fantastic.
And if I do it, it ends up like I know about 3 mouthfuls, the rest goes in the bin.
Exactly. Well, Chris eats the mango and I get to suck the pip, that's what it is.
Pineapples as well. Pineapples are hard work, aren't they?
Not really, just open the tin, drink the juice.
Pineapple chunks.
So
I'm these places for rent.
Yeah, these are Airbnb type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then this time of year.
They're clampy down on them though.
Yeah, this time of year everything's expensive. Which one? The one there or the one there?
I'm gonna look in the Passeria Lista.
We're proper locals now, even in a place like this, aren't we? Those cakes look nice.
Let the workers go past.
Maybe not.
I'm going to look in here first. Hola, buenas. Gracias, señor.
C'è un tavolo fuori. Sì, uno solo, ma ci sta. Ci sta un tavolo per due.
Perdone, signor.
Ma posso chiedere una mattina? L'insalato sta per uscire.
Sì,
Ok.
sta in forno.
Ok.
Don't fancy this. Obviously, we're at what do you call it now? So we can walk down into the Amelia's and stuff, look on
All right.
to get a bacon sandwich.
Let's do that then.
That Amelia's, yeah, could try that. That's Webby's, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those cakes did look good though. You not bring one back to Christine?
No, she's too fat. I got to pick her up.
What, as a lifter?
Yeah.
I thought you'd pick her up somewhere.
No. I picked her up 30 years ago. Actually, she picked me up.
Yeah, that's like the dog at the vet, and I better put it down. Bye, it's whoever.
I love these where they got the palm tree as the brush.
Yeah.
Buenos días, buen trabajo, señorita. This is quite nice. We could do a show here, couldn't we?
Yeah, you do it up there. On
Do a magic show.
Yeah, look, you've got all the chairs there, because that'll be about as many as we'd need.
I'll levitate somebody.
Your magic's brilliant. I love. I watch magic on YouTube all the time. I watch,
You've seen my show, haven't you?
I've seen some of the tricks you've done. You've done some really good ones.
No, I did a show. It's on Vimeo.
Okay.
If you go to any of the videos I do,
Yeah.
right at the bottom there's a link to Vimeo called Liz Dinner. And what it was, Liz was doing these, you know when you invite 4 people and you go to each other's houses?
Yeah, come dine with me type thing. Yeah.
Come down with me, but this wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
They just did it, for fun.
Okay.
And I was a guest, and I couldn't get. She lives in London,
Yeah.
and she asked me to do a show. So I recorded a show for her with interaction of the people, even though I couldn't see them.
Okay.
So have a look at that. It's only about 10-15 minutes long.
Is it something you still practice, or I will learn more new tricks?
I'm going to walk this side.
Is it?
As what?
Do you learn more new tricks? You still practice? Do you
I don't learn new tricks.
can't teach an old dog new tricks, Bunman?
No, basically I learnt something from Paul Daniels,
How's that happened? Jungle. Who's that? That was Jimmy Savile.
Debbie McGee.
Can't get Jimmy Savile and Paul Daniels mixed up.
Paul
can I?
Daniels and Debbie McGee.
Now then, wasn't it, Paul Daniels?
No, that was
Oh,
Jimmy Savile,
again.
yeah.
I've got Jimmy
It
Savile.
was not a lot.
Yeah.
You're going to like this. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But I learnt from him. He did a show called Bravura, which was a show to magicians.
Yeah.
And basically it was like a lecture,
Yeah.
and he showed his whole act that he went around the world with. And the first thing he said was, an amateur magician has to learn new tricks every week to show the mates in the pub.
Yeah.
A professional hones in on a set of tricks that he can do blindfold at a moment's notice
Yeah.
and shows it to the world. And so we'll go over here.
Yeah.
San Telmo. Take my life in my hands.
So, a lot of people, a lot of people like it's the close-up magic,
That was my speciality, close-up magic.
And
Yeah.
do you get people really staring and trying to find out what you're doing?
Well, if they're doing that, if they're doing that, then you're not doing your job. Are we going down here?
Can we get down this way?
Yeah.
Walls. But that's but isn't that? I mean, yeah, I think magic is it's not about finding out how it's done. I think it's just the magic of it, to watch.
Well, you've got to be entertaining first, right? And if you're not entertaining, then people look for technique.
Yeah.
And once they've started looking for technique, you've lost them.
Yeah.
Because it becomes a puzzle rather than a magical experience, you know.
But once, obviously, you know, you got tricks you do. If someone, you see a new trick, you have to jump, slide down there. If you
Jackie Chan.
if you see other people,
Yeah.
magic, you'd have an inkling of how most of them are done. Is that, you know?
Not always. I mean, there are people that blow my mind.
Do you like dynamo?
Dynamo's he's a nice guy.
Yeah, oh, he's unbelievable. He's probably the most famous one now, isn't he? Going.
He's a TV magician.
Gee, some of the stuff he does is like.
Yeah, but he's a TV magician.
Yeah.
The stuff he does live is the
Yeah.
stuff that I do.
David Blaine as well, similar.
David Blaine was the first guy to make the audience the most important part of the magic, right?
Yeah.
And what David Blaine did, he said the reaction to the audience was more important than the trick.
Yeah.
And he doesn't mind using the camera,
Yeah.
you know, for effect.
Yeah.
So sometimes he'll show a trick and to the camera, which isn't the one,
Hold on to Raven.
I think I'll do that as well, which isn't the one what the people are reacting to.
Yeah.
So it's a TV show, not a magic show. So when you see a magician who's, you know, hard knocks
Yeah.
down the clubs, pubs and
Yeah.
birthday parties,
With the hanky and.
then they're more believable
Yeah.
and amazing
Yeah.
than watching it on TV.
He did all kinds of things though as well. Remember he lived in that box in London? Everyone used to go down piss, throw an exit.
Well, that's not magic, is it? That's spectacle.
That is, well, it must be. It's like holding your breath for a long time. It's that kind of thing, isn't it? I tell you, putting your
Only when
body-
the camera's on you.
Yeah, but he was in this box. He was in this box for about 3. I think you're in a box long enough and you die. I think there's no point doing it while you're alive.
I'm not going to give anybody's secrets away.
Ah, there you go. You got a little bit now. What?
Eh?
Do you try it? Where is it? Me? I just there, isn't it? So I'm on. Yeah, we'll get there. This is a lovely day, isn't it? You definitely have to get the
Amelia's is up there,
no, I mean, it's
but they're not open.
there.
Oh, is it? Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to go there?
Yeah, yeah. I'll go anywhere for.
They haven't updated Chelsea Beatles phone. Yeah.
Are we still live? I think we are. Better see what they're saying in case I'm not doing anything. Sun or shade?
Up the camera, what do you reckon? What's best?
I reckon we ought to sit
God, it's such a lovely day, isn't it?
right here with the backs to the sea.
Yeah.
No, right here with the backs to the sea.
Okay, cool. Coolio, are you going to get a massage? Have you ever had a fish spa?
I usually go in there and say, give me a bag of them with chips.
Coffee? Well, they better hurry up or we'll be jumping ship.
Okay, ladles and jelly spoons, let's get my bag off.
John Amstel or a Heineken?
I'm driving, mate. Whatever you order, I'll have.
Yeah, they definitely. Do you want full English or do you want a baguette sandwich wrap? It's got to be a bacon.
Bacon sandwich or something?
They have that.
Beans, cheese on toast, vegetarian breakfast, full English.
I say they do. They've got all the ingredients. And I'll do it. It's up to you.
I don't mind.
That looks good as over there as well, doesn't it? It's like bagel.
You choose.
But no, like, they're gonna come out. Yeah, Webby's mate owns this, doesn't he? With the bar upstairs, the
Yeah.
West Ham place.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, see what you guys are saying. Hong Kong Fu is on. That mural is stunning, yeah. Perfect block to rent a place, nice and busy. I'm not that organised, says Siobhan. Go to, cheers. All enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, got to go, cheers. And Siobhan says, no mega sandwich today. No, I'm not having a mega. You see what I did eat yesterday? A pastrami on rye at the it wasn't on rye, on white. Pastrami on white, yeah.
Hello. Buenos dias.
What are we having?
What do you want, Tim?
Do you do like just a bacon sandwich with lots of bacon?
Can do.
Yeah.
With lots of bacon.
Yeah, when you think there's enough bacon on it, stick another one on.
So extra bacon.
Yes, please.
Of course.
Can we have 2 days? Can I have my bacon well done, please?
Well done, so crispy.
Crispy, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, and coffee. What do you want?
White coffee, please.
White
Is
coffee.
it a machine or is it instant?
Machine.
I'll have a white coffee, please.
White coffee.
And can I have a latte, please?
And a latte.
What's the difference in a white coffee and a latte?
Oh God, no! I tell you what, I'm an amateur coffee drinker. I may start drinking coffee.
I'm 17 minutes behind the live, no spoilers. Okay. Webby's World. I'm in England next week. Daughter getting married.
Okay, next time.
No, mate. Never seen them again. Oh dear, what is that? You found someone that talks more than me. Len Harvey's on. Roughly how long is the mural? 20 metres.
Yeah, because it goes right. If you're including the sea bit, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what he's going to do now. Would he do the?
He's got an atelier. He's got a place in Los Cristianos. He's an artist. That was only somebody paid him to do that. It was a what do they call it when somebody pays you a commission? Yeah. Morning, Bass. BMW driver still about. Angry BMW driver still about. Morning, Webby. Just pop into work. Webby's on. Night who? How's Mr. Sweeney?
Who's that?
Webby's asking you that.
I'm good. I'm a little bit disappointed he's not going to be about, but.
I mean, you could come to the village tomorrow morning and we go for a coffee, but I've got to check with him. You know.
See, the thing is, I'm at the quiz on this afternoon. That normally gets a bit messy. So
No, in the morning, 9 o'clock for a coffee.
Yeah, well, could say, but it depends. If I'm a good boy and go home after the quiz, if I stay out late tonight, then nothing's going to happen tomorrow. But I'll pop you a message. Monday.
Karen's on. Mrs. Tigbits.
Well, hello, Mrs. Essex girl.
Family of 4. Morning, Tim. Which one are you? Mum, Dad, son or daughter? I'm just assuming one of each, aren't I, really? Well, there'll be a family of 5 then now, wouldn't it?
Or they could not identify as sons and daughters.
Right,
And dads,
right.
So.
Actually, I heard that Donald Trump's going to identify as a woman so he can be the first female president of the United States. We don't talk about Donald Trump anyway.
Right.
Barry Oliver's good morning. Back to Ray Duffy's contribution to today's festivities.
Oh, that's generous of them, isn't it?
Cool dudes. Let's go and see live what we look like. That's quite good actually. It's quite a nice framing here.
It's a nice place actually because it's a good, decent view and it's just in the shade a little bit. If you want.
That's quite nice. Amelia's on the beach. There you
So
go.
who else is over at the moment?
Barry and Gail I met last night and last week. Who else did I meet? Damien Hooper's going home today.
That is the Irish lad, yeah?
Mark Wiltshire's still on the island, I think.
Okay. How about, anywhere from, is Lee coming back out or is he, I know he said he wasn't going to do any vlogs, but...
Well, the only reason he came was to see us, and me and Dan, and Webby, of course. And it was 2 flights to Tenerife that he did because he had a sponsor.
Okay, yeah.
So they sponsored him to do 2 flights and talk about the sponsorship.
Yeah.
And he said, where do I fly? Yeah. And I don't have a lot of time because I'm going to America. So it had to be somewhere local.
Yeah.
And 4 hours. So he thought, well, what I'll do is I'll fly to Tenerife, film that, fly home from Tenerife, film that, and then Tim can do a vlog on Sunday.
Okay. Well, so would they pay for the flights, you think, and give him money because it's you know, because obviously the flight's a flight, you don't want to go there and then...
Yeah, it's like a business trip, you know. All his trips are business trips. So even when he pays himself, it goes through the company
exactly.
accounts.
You offset. Yeah, even if he tries food, obviously that's perfectly fee for the channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but he does a lot. He does well with the electric cars. I don't watch a lot of that stuff. He does really well. Gets good figures for the electric stuff.
If you bitch at electric cars, right, that is the biggest earner you can make. So if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, all you got to do is buy an electric car and moan about it.
Yeah.
And get 100,000 followers.
You Have you watched any of Darren John's stuff from Thailand?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it, and he was a bit complaining mostly, and I stopped watching after a while.
So you read the comments. It's comedy gold.
I don't watch the comments.
The comments are really funny because there's a lot of banter, but he's not really joining in. If you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's I don't mean saying the mick or anything like that, but it's just
No. I mean, what he did is he took his life in his hands, literally.
Yeah.
And made a change.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and that is hats off to anybody because he could do that.
Apparently without researching too much either. So that's
the best way.
Yeah.
That's the best way. I mean, you got to do your due diligence, but again, there's a lot of views on that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think if you make mistakes, that's what people love. They love a little bit of accident and mistakes and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, my best performing, what's it called? Oh, here's a latte.
Cheers with it.
This is the latte. What's your name?
Katie.
Casey.
Katie.
KT with a T.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Where you
Katie. I'm Tim.
Nice
Pleased to meet you. We're live on YouTube if you want to come and say hello. And there's 98 people watching.
98,000.
You got to come in the middle of us.
In the middle.
Yeah, can you hear it? Here's Katie, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
She's bringing our bacon butties as we speak.
Yeah.
Larry says, 2 handsome dudes. Looks like you're both having a good breakfast. Larry's from Ipoh in Malaysia.
Oh God.
Tom and Elspeth
Hello,
Clips,
Larry.
my favourite place. I'm jealous. Tom, shall we? I'll just put it on your bill then, shall I, Tom?
I'm doing a bit
here's
of
my
brown and
coffee.
white
And
sugar.
here's your white
Thank you
coffee.
so much.
There you are.
Is that Christine? Will you get the biscuits?
Oh, we do the biscuits for Christine, yeah.
Indeed,
Yeah, because she's not fat enough yet. Nino,
How's Stephanie now?
I talked to her yesterday, and she's home from the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, let me just do this. Morning, Tim and guests, all in the chat background, getting ready to go out for the day to Peebles. Trish's later. Glad to hear you. Good. Betty Hennigan's on. Okay, we did all that. Right. So yeah, Stephanie. I did something for her. Too soon, I said. But here she is. That was she sent me that from a hospital bed, right?
So what was it? Was it in a sinus or in
No, back here.
back of the ear?
Yeah,
And so what was it? Just a benign
benign tumour.
in the bone, or was it in? Was it?
No, it's on a nerve.
Oh, okay.
In the brain membrane.
Yeah.
They thought it was a membrane tumour, but when they got in, it was a tumour on the nerve.
And what were the symptoms? How did she know she had it?
The left eye was wonky,
Oh, okay.
and they thought, well, it might be because Mum's got MS.
Yeah.
They wanted to basically rule that out, so they gave her an MRI scan. And they found the tumour at the back.
Yeah.
It looked like it was here at first, but apparently it was at the back here.
Well.
I must have looked at the wrong picture. And so anyway, when they looked at it again, it's an hourglass shape. So there's 2 bits to it connected. And they said, well, this bit is pressing on the nerve, so we're going to take that out. We're going to leave the other one in and come back in 2 months and get the other one out.
Okay.
Which is all right, but because you're not
Going under the knife,
you're going under the knife again twice, and her husband's got to take time off work for the kids because she's got a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the problem is now is that even though you get your wages for 6 weeks in Germany, if you're ill, if you're off work any longer than that, you fall back onto the health insurance, and the health insurance will pay you 60%.
Okay.
So you're sort of unless you get extra insurance, then
So she's got to get it, and then they're confident that'll be it then, yeah?
yes, I think so, yeah. So I did this for her. Too soon? I don't think so.
Does MS, because I got a positive autoimmune test, and they thought mine was Sjogren's syndrome,
Okay.
which is dry eyes, dry mouth, and it's because you've obviously got lupus, you've got MS, they're all part of, there's millions of autoimmune things. you
Thanks,
can have.
Katie.
And I don't know whether it runs in family, because Mum had rheumatoid arthritis really bad. So it would because autoimmune, I guess, it possibly runs in the family.
I don't think MS is inheritable. They do say And one of the studies, there is a typical a bacteria or a virus, sorry,
Yeah.
that all MS sufferers have. But not all people with the virus have got MS.
Okay, got you.
But every MS sufferer has got this virus in them.
And could they screen for that?
Well, that's really not going to help because obviously there's going to be people who don't have MS who've got the virus, right? But they're saying it could be that this virus does something to predisposed bodies that turns it into this autoimmune attacking itself.
Yeah.
Basically, it's your autoimmune system attacking the myelin and the nerves.
They attack. They say everything is bad cells and attacking. Your body's been attacked from inside, isn't it?
Now, what happens is, as far as I can tell, and I'm not a doctor, is that myelin is the sheath around the nerves.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the plastic, the rubber around a wire.
Yeah.
And your autoimmune system will attack that sheath. And when it attacks it and the nerve's exposed, the nerve either gets damaged or split.
Yeah.
And so one day you might be able to do this, and the next day you can't. You know, so that's why it's called multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay, got you.
Because it's a sclerosis. There's multiple things. They call it the illness with 1,000 faces.
Yeah.
Typically it attacks eyesight and eventually walking and swallowing.
Which is the worst.
Which is the worst, yeah. And so at the moment, Chris is in there's the attack remit phase, where you get these waves of attacks. Then it goes to the degenerative stage, which is Chris is at now.
Lovely.
Here we go. Thank you, my darling.
This looks proper, doesn't it?
And then
Lovely.
yours
Cheers.
one. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
This is exactly what you want, wasn't it, Tim?
This is exactly what I wanted.
White breads. Cheap white bread is always best.
Cheap white bread with butter. That's perfect.
That's all she wrote. So they got a close up. Shall I do that? We can do the Map Master. Ooh. But so she gets these waves.
Yeah, and then you get to this to the degenerative phase where you don't get the waves anymore. There's no inflammation anymore.
Yeah.
So if there's no
inflammation.
Yeah. Well, the inflammation in the brain is the one that gets you.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't get that anymore, but the body degenerates now. So once you get to the degenerative phase, basically there's no treatment. You get antidepressants and stuff for your stomach to take care of the antidepressant and the other tablets you take. You get omeprazole, which is the stomach thing.
I take that.
Yeah, for the stomach. Yeah. And then you get the baclofen, which is for anti-spastic.
So how do you think, sort of year on year, say this time last year, how do you think, is it sort of stabilised, is it progressed a bit, or?
To tell you the truth, it goes so slow I don't notice it.
No.
But people who only see her once a year, they see a massive difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like last year you could do this. I mean, she can't even turn over in bed now. Yeah. It sounds poor, you know, but...
It must be so...
Well,
she's not an old lady, it must be so... It must be...
She's my old lady.
Yeah. It must be depressing, must it? Right.
Yeah, but she's taking the happy pills for that.
But for you as well. For you as well, because when you get married, you do anticipate... Well, neither will you grow old healthy.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
I got that, but you know, it must be... yeah.
You are right, though, because we went to a self-help group in Germany, and 80% of the women there, their husbands left them.
Who had that
damaged goods?
Oh, that's wrong. That's what you do is really good, isn't it? You know, you joke about it, but
no. But a lot of people say what you do is amazing, Tim. But if you wouldn't do that for your partner, who are you? Exactly. You know what I mean? So just take it as normal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure.
She's still the woman you married, and the woman you love, and you still love. Nothing's changed as far as that's concerned. You know.
Mother of my child.
Yeah.
Grandmother of my grandchildren. She's screaming at the telly now, saying, "Our child, our grandchildren."
She's okay for watching TV, is she? Or she's just sort of...
I bought her a 70-inch.
Wow.
And she sits about that far away from it. And what happens is, I get all the... She only watches quiz shows.
English ones or...
No. Quiz shows, comedy stand-up, or cabaret as they call it in German,
Okay.
and films. And she likes criminal films, you know, whodunits and all that. And I turn on the description. John walks into a room. He goes in his left pocket, pulls out a gun, and then you hear bang, bang, bang. So basically, she can watch a film.
Not with you, because that goes on.
And doesn't have to watch it.
Yeah.
And when she does look at the TV, she can see the stuff.
Yeah.
But there's pictures, there's bits missing of the picture, she says.
Oh, okay. And quiz shows she likes? What she likes? The German quiz shows.
Yeah.
What comedy do you like? Do you like sort of
Cabaret.
Okay, so compared to an English comedian, what type of thing we talking about?
I don't think they got it in England.
Bruce
Basically,
Forsyth, he did a bit of cabaret, did a bit of a joke, a bit of a dance, a bit of a...
no, that's not cabaret. German cabaret is social and political observation
Okay.
with a twist.
Frankie Ball? No. He's sort of...
Frankie Ball's a bit brash, but yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you imagine Frankie Boyle dialed down a bit and no swearing.
Yeah.
They're more intellectual than brash.
Who's the other lefty one? I'm trying to think. Ben Elton.
Ben Elton and the Rush.
On the body.
Yeah. And what's the guy? Lexi Sale.
God, Lexi Sale, he was hard work, was he? He was exhausting to watch. It's like that Lee Evans. You watch that Lee, he's always sweating, he's getting his thumb caught in his jacket. It's just like exhausting trying to watch him.
So she watches Dieter Nuhr,
Yep.
and he's got a primetime show on the BBC in Germany, the ARD.
Right.
And she watches a lot of Bavarian comics and Austrian
Okay.
comics. But there's a big sort of thing, comedy clubs and all that
Yeah.
in Germany.
Yeah.
People say Germans don't have a sense of humour,
Yeah.
but they don't do small talk, is what they mean.
Yeah.
If you want to, the humour there is very clever.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a German comedian that's on TV in England quite a lot. He's on like the 9 out of 8 out of 10 cats. Can't remember his name now. He's the only German.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, he's a typical one. He's a typical cabaretist,
Yeah.
and they call it cabaret, not cabaret.
Do you find, have you got the same sense of humour? You sort of find,
Oh, they're very funny.
so you...
I get the jokes,
Yeah.
except when they get too political and they're talking about people, and I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
You know, like who's the Vice Chancellor of England or whatever it is, yeah?
Oh, it's not Angela Nandy, is it Nandy?
I don't know what it is. But some in German.
Oh, Reed. No. Right, the Vice Chancellor, that'd be a Tory then, wouldn't it? What do you think, Tim?
Excellent.
It's exactly what we need, I think.
And I had a couple of scoops last night with Barry and Gail.
So you just got that appetite in the morning. Where did you go?
Nebula, just down the road from me, 200 yards. It's the restaurant on the corner by the bus stop.
Yeah.
Corner by the bus stop.
How many nights a week would you say you have a beer?
I go out on a Friday and 1 or 2 other nights.
And what will it be, 3 or 4? What's the maximum? 3?
Maximum 7, but
7 is...
not typical.
Yeah, and would you suffer after 7?
Oh, 7 nights or 7 beers?
7 beers.
Oh no, the number of beers is basically I keep it to 2.
Maybe a sneaky third one.
And a sneaky third one, yeah.
See, I you know, but gone are the days where I could go out and drink loads and like just feel crap. I've been 5 or 6 now and I'm happy days. Yeah, it does me. And nothing's going to change really between them 5, 6 and 10, apart from less of a hangover.
I had 4 last night, and it wasn't German beer, and I was feeling it.
German beer is nice but strong, isn't it?
See what people say? 98 people. Have a nice day. Larry saying 2 hours and did you do that one? Kieran, open mic. Good morning. Diane, morning. Trisha. Mr. 420. Guys, euro is at high buy now.
What's it, 120?
If the euro's high, where would you buy it? You're going to buy it when it's low,
And
then.
people get these cards, these light, is it a light card or something like that? I know someone's got a light card over here, the green ones.
I don't know.
And that's why you don't pay commission or anything like that.
3,000 euros would get extra 600 euros.
You'd be lucky. There'd be no commission then.
Siobhan's saying toasted bread on a sandwich. No. No. That's a toasty.
Sacrilege, yeah, exactly.
That's a toasty, not a sandwich.
Not on our shift. You're a brown sauce man. So that's the northern coming out in you, Tim.
That's the northern coming out.
Or no sauce at all.
Usually it's no sauce at all, but I saw you dipping and I thought I'll have a go at that.
Good. That was. I'll probably eat that again, but I'm not gonna. You know what I mean?
You mean like order another one?
I'm sending it back. It's horrible. That's lovely. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm still struggling.
So
You go ahead and talk while I see.
yeah.
Tell us a story.
I'll tell you a story about. I can't even remember that.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since the 4th of January. So I came on with Jack because obviously I do contract work, and I go away, always come to Tenerife doing the contracts.
He's a contractor.
Yeah. And so I know quite a few people over here because I used to go, you know, when I first came on my own, it was sort of difficult because, wow, and you're here 3 weeks, don't know anyone. So obviously I followed the YouTubers, and so I go to if you go to the pub to watch football, it's good because you always chat to people. And I joined the quiz, so I got to know quite a few people. And I'm still mates with that, with Ray, the quiz that we do, does a brilliant quiz.
Where's that again?
In Los Cristianos, used to be in the Fox, then Victoria Court 1. And now, and I met a few other people. So I know sort of today there's four other people going to, hello numpties. There's four that's not today, people are watching obviously. And there's 4 other people that are going today, so you do that. And I said my daughter Annabelle, she was out a couple of weeks ago with Mum, and my other mate, she was out here first week. And so, you know, there's people coming and going, so it's quite nice. And I can't go out every night of the week as well, so I do sort of like, you know, I wouldn't do that in the UK, so I sort of, yeah, stay in maybe 3 or 4 nights a week.
Do you cook or do you eat out?
Depends. If I'm with company, no, I'll eat out. I'll eat out probably more than anything, to be honest. Yeah, I'll eat out. You know what? You're sport for choice. Obviously, couldn't be eating this all the time, but you know, as I said, there's so many good restaurants, reasonably priced, basic food, well cooked. I think, you know.
Right.
And then it's went to the Empire. That's our favourite. The Empire's gorgeous. And went there.
The only place I've been there is the Thai place next to it.
Imperial Thai Palace. Would have the old chef thrown
No,
on
Thai Botanical.
Oh, that's the okay. Yeah. Oh no. What's that like? I've never been there.
I went for the bottomless brunch, where you can have as many beers as you like and a meal.
So would you have a spring roll and 10 pints?
Basically, yeah. No, you get a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
And all you can drink for 18 euros or something like
In a certain specific period of time.
that. 2 hours. But Webby can drink 20 bottles of Heineken in 2 hours, can he?
It's funny how you only drink Heineken. Is there? I've never been Guinness. I like Guinness. I like the IPAs as well.
India Pale Ale.
Yeah, I like those. They're a bit fruity. I think the Vault's probably the only place that really does all that selection of beer. And Guinness as well. Yeah, Guinness. So I'll be drinking cans of Guinness because, yes, but the cans are probably better than the draft over here. So.
I'll drink German Weizen because it doesn't give you a headache.
Yeah.
And if I'm drinking, not doing that, I'll just drink lager, the local lager, whatever it is, San Miguel or Dorado Smart.
That's not a bad pint, is it?
Amstel, the Monte Cristo changed from Dorado to Amstel. I hate that. I won't drink that.
Estrella?
Estrella is Nebula. I had that last night. That's good.
That's good, yeah.
And it's not watered down. I'm not saying that other people water down, but it's not watered down.
Yeah.
It's a good pint in Nebula. It's €3, huh?
€3. That's what have I been paying? $2.50.
All right.
Obviously, Guinness is about £3.50 a can, but I think it's generally about $2.50. I think is the mark now, isn't it? You know,
$2.50 is the low scale.
It's and $2.50 definitely for 6 p.m. onwards. I think you can get the odd, you know, lunchtime sort of but you know what? I just think
the dollar pints are gone.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it should be more expensive because it would sort of, you know. Because people, you know, I don't think some of the bars are earning that much money on $1.50 and $1 $1 a beer, are they? And I think it's maybe just get different people coming over. It's a bit more expensive.
Webby's going down the village to meet the lads, then he's going to town for 4 vlogs on footy. So if you want to find out where town is...
That's Callio, isn't it?
Oh, Amstel's gone from Monty's back to Dorada. Thanks, Webby.
Webby only drinks the bottles of Heineken, no draft Heineken, no...
If they do it, I think he'll drink it, but...
Okay, I've never been a Heineken fan. Or a Carlsberg, or a lot of them, to be honest, in the...
Hey, Webby, where are you going in town? Maybe Mr. Sweeney can meet you. What I'll do is I'll give him... Can I give him your WhatsApp? And then he can contact you.
When's that today? I probably wouldn't do it today.
Oh, you wouldn't do it today?
I've got the quiz this afternoon.
Oh, he's coming into town, though.
Oh, is he coming here?
No.
Okay, yeah, that could be...
I don't know where, though.
Is that what they call town?
When we're finished, I'm taking you back up the hill. I'm only going to stay in the village. Are you going to stay on the coast?
I'll stay down here.
You're going to stay down there?
I'll curve over the beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball, okay. Who's your guest, Tim? I've forgotten his name. It's Mark Sweeney. Mr. Sweeney, to you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's on Nick, yeah.
Right, we've got to go. Siobhan said it's €7 a pint in Dublin. I'm assuming you're in Dublin, Siobhan. I think it is. Dublin, isn't it?
That's actually cheap. Yeah, lovely, thanks. That's actually quite cheap for Dublin.
Can we get the bill, please?
Of course you can.
Thank you very much.
Most I paid is about $7.80,
Yeah.
and that's in Mayfair, in London, in the Audley. $7.80 a pint. That's...
Are you getting it? Thank you very much. We're going to fly a drone. No. No. Just don't want to annoy people having breakfast. Right. I've got to get all my stuff back together. So we got...
Are we still on?
We're still on.
That was good. I actually... Yeah, perfect.
That's me Wi-Fi.
We've definitely walked that off, haven't we? Definitely.
Well, you know what they say, don't you? If you do any sort of exercise, like jogging or the gym or whatever, the energy that you're using is the carbohydrates in your bloodstream, okay? And it is replaced with the very next meal you eat.
Okay.
So, going to the gym and all that stuff doesn't lose you...
Not unless you don't eat.
Calories. Well, yeah, basically what you do, you got to not eat.
Yeah. You know what I did for about a month? Last time I came back to Tenerife, I did their carnivore diet. And to tell you what, weight just dropped off me.
What, you put feathers on and dance down the street? Or do you say carnival? Or carnivore?
No, you're right, carnivore. So I did lots of dancing.
Oh, do me a favour, just stick that next to the... just slip it behind the back of the...
Slip it into your... There you go. Cool.
Is it all the way down?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes right in, yeah.
Yeah, great.
And,
Thank you.
yeah, I'd lost insulation weight. You know what the thing was? Sleeping,
Yeah.
energy. It was just, it made me feel so alive. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to think.
Is that Atkins or...?
No, this was the carnivore, so there's no, it's purely meat, eggs, cheeses.
Well, it's not carnivore, is it? Cheese and eggs?
No, because they're animal-based, aren't they?
Oh, right, okay.
And it's difficult to stick to, but then you can have like a cheese omelette and a bit of steak, you know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, there is quite a bit, obviously. Some people say, yes, great, it's really good for inflammation because they say that fruit and veg, they're all inflammatory. You know, the man wasn't built to...
There's a guy, I think it's Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
All he eats is steak with salt for every meal and drinks water.
Yep.
And he says he's never felt better.
Yep. And there's this...
I get fed up with that.
Yeah, there's a girl who had a really bad, I don't know, is it eczema or psoriasis, something like that.
Yeah.
And she does the same. And she's perfect now. And they say to her, would you, come on, you must, she goes, no, I'd rather have, you know, not have the eczema that has ruining my life. Yeah. And just having a steak.
We got to go on the right or we'll be Brits.
Is that the way it works?
Yeah. Walk on the right.
So you wouldn't want to be on the underground because you walk on the left.
Well, no, in Britain you walk on the left because you drive on the left.
Yeah. That's one thing I want to do as well. So I'd like to have got a car out here, but I've never driven on the other side. And I was thinking, if they got like, is there like a driving company that could, you know, give you an hour sort of, you know, or not refresher course, but now just to say this is how to drive on the other side of the road. Because I'd struggle.
I mean, first of all, I'd hire an automatic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do gear changing on the wrong side of the road.
Trying to find.
But basically, all you got to do is to keep the dotted line on your left.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas in England, it's on your right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you sat on the other side of the car, so it's sort of, your brain sort of gets used to it very quickly.
Just the overtaking.
Well, don't overtake.
Yeah.
And the other thing you can do.
Coming onto.
Yeah, but don't forget, you sat on the left-hand side of the car, you're coming up a slip road, you've got a dotted line on your left, it's running out, you look in your left mirror to see there's nobody there and just pull over. So where you would normally pull right into a motorway, you pull left into a motorway. The only thing is when you get to T-junctions, that is the time when you would typically look the wrong way.
Yeah, got it.
So you got to, basically, if you come up to any sort of junction, then... Yeah.
Would you struggle, do you think, or if you went back to drive in the UK?
Well, no. I used to take my car over to the UK. Okay. So I had a left-hand drive car driving on the left, which was worse.
Yeah.
I had a Mini. Fantastic Mini, racing green, white roof, Union Jack
Sounds a bit touchy,
things.
It's got a green Mini.
Automatic, 4 leather bucket seats.
Wow. Has Webby sorted out his car?
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
Oh. What's the matter with it?
It's old.
Has Webby sort of been using the clutch too much, or riding the clutch? And
No, it's the cylinders.
And you can't get the parts over here?
Well, you get the wrong parts, then you get the right parts with the wrong engine, and you get, you know, it's...
Talking and stuff like that. I dropped my phone over here a few weeks ago, yeah?
All right, yeah.
Screen gone. For listening to Tim's advice, go and have BGR.
Go BGR.
BGR, went in there, said, okay, I've got a crap Samsung. Said, this is Thursday, probably next Tuesday, the screen's got a webinar will start coming from the mainland. Tuesday went there, no. Wednesday, no. Yeah. Said, could you just, like, save me keep on coming, can you send me like a little update?
Yeah.
Thursday went in there, no, there's still no update. So I think it's Friday I got it. They don't knock 10% off, which was fair play to them. They did a good job, but it's interesting trying to live over here. You know, especially with so much contacts in the UK and trying to do stuff without phone. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing, you know, and communicate with people. So I had to do it on my little tablet. That's the place down there. Have you been there?
Yeah, did a vlog from there once.
Is it expensive?
Not really.
I'm just thinking where it's at.
It's a tourist trap.
I'll tell you what, this is probably about the best day.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Best day this week, anyway.
And you can nearly see La Gomera now.
La Gomera, that's an interesting place, isn't it?
I've never been. We've never been to another island because Chris doesn't travel.
Wouldn't bother, to be honest. There's not a lot there. You go up in the clouds and stuff like that, and that's. And where's La Palma? Is La Palma
It's to the right of it.
So I should be looking over there, and can you see La Palma?
On a good day, yeah.
Okay. God, this is lovely.
Take my life in my hands.
Yes, I'll probably walk back up, Tim.
Sorry?
I'll probably walk back up.
It's up to you.
Yeah, because I'll like a little, now I'm out. I've got, then all I've got to do is go back and get ready for the quiz.
Uh-huh.
Do you like a quiz?
I don't do it. I'm going down here.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't do the quiz.
There's some good ones. I like a serious one. I don't like all this messing about.
I'm not really a pub guy, you know.
Yeah.
I'll only go
wine bar guy then, yeah.
Also not. I'm a home guy, really. I only go down the pub for minimal social interaction.
Yeah.
To get out the house, really.
It's quite nice though, just having an hour or two talking rubbish once a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
With your mates.
Talking rubbish is the operative word.
Everyone parked around you. Look at that. Easy.
Got through.
I'll tell you what. Spelt.
Right, here we are.
So, if anyone's still awake.
We're going to see now, anyway. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. So you drinking me? Yeah.
Bored to tears.
Right. Trisha, we did that one. Fanya Bay. He's going to Fanya Bay.
Oh, okay.
Cashel Tipperary. Oh, right. She wants some Cashel Tipperary. €7 a pint in Cashel Tipperary. Jeff France, morning Tim. I only have to look at the food and the weight goes on, says Len. And Ella Shepherd, or stuck in a jam. I can't remember.
Joke.
I don't know.
Stuck in a...
Sometimes they'll reply to something I've said and I don't know what they've said.
Yeah.
Right, stuck in a jam. We're going to finish here. Come on in.
Okay.
So, ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife. Let's just do this. I'll probably knock the bloody thing over now. There you go.
Just focusing on my Derby.
There we go. And Darby and Joan.
Derby Kelly.
Darby Kelly. All right.
Derby and Joan. No,
A moan.
Can't think of every rude. So.
No. So, ladles and jelly spoons, thank you for joining us today. It's the last walk of the week. Tomorrow morning I'm going out filming something maybe. I might just have a lie-in. Tomorrow night is Freaky Friday without Webby, unless he comes on later because he's got something to do early afternoon. And we'll see you on the next one. It's Tim Dowd and Mark Sweeney for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See ya. Would wanna be ya. 5,
Tim, I'll tell you what
4,
I might do.
3, 2, 1, zoom.
Tell you what I might do. Monday, I might pop over and see you.